Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today is a very special day. Come get ready with me to go somewhere. So, I did not set my hair or anything, I just dried it up a little bit because it's very cold in Bangalore and keeping your hair dry is very important. So, I'm now gonna do a quick little makeup and then I'll see you on the other side. And I'm ready. So, we did a little quick 2-minute makeup and I'm ready. Now let's eat our breakfast and then let's start. Simple wala breakfast, boiled egg. I'm gonna have my breakfast and I'll meet you on the other side. We are ready, booked an auto. We are auto ready, tied up our hair, and we are cold ready. Wore a jacket, and now come, let's go, let's start, and I will meet you from the auto. An auto, and we started to go to our destination. I'm excited, super excited, and I will tell you what I'm doing today after we reach the destination. So I will meet you after reaching the destination. So we've reached, and I showed you the previous shot. Right, we are at Gopalan Innovation Mall, Bannerghatta Road. And if you guessed it, I am here for my visa application process. My appointment is scheduled for today. I'm here for UK visa application, so I'm super excited. So I will take you through the entire process and what we do and how it goes. Beautiful sunlight, by the way. Before that, let me show you a quick shot of how the place looks. Before we enter, I got some time, so before we enter, I'm quickly going to make calls to my home and let them know I have reached, and I'm just going to soak in some sunlight and then I'll meet you there. So guys, I'm recording from the restroom of the place, and I did not know this, but I got to know that you're not supposed to record anything when you are here for application of visa. You're not supposed to record the surroundings. So I'm not going to record myself, but I will probably get back home and explain the process and how it went and everything. So I'll keep you posted. I'll meet you on the other side. Here I'm showing you the size of the tea glass. Look at how huge this was. This costed me around $100, guys. It was too huge. And we are out. I submitted all my documents and all the process was done. It was pretty smooth, also because the documents were all ready and set. So yes, I'm out now, and I'll be heading home. So I'm back in the auto. I did not take the metro because I had to change 3 stations or something if I was going in a metro. So yeah, I'm in an auto, and I'll reach home and I'll meet you guys, and I'll also kind of quickly document the process in brief, like what it was, what I did and how it was, and how was the journey for the last 3 weeks. Okay, alright, so see you then. I reached home, so let's get home and then we'll sit and talk for a bit. I'm going through the basement today because it is pretty darn hot outside. I don't know what's up with Bangalore weather. Sometimes it's so cold, sometimes it's sunny and hot. So yeah, I'll see you from home. We reached back home, and this is my portly of all the documents I've collected over the last 3 weeks. Like I said, it's been quite some journey. Like from the time I was requested for a travel. So for to give a gist of brief of what I'm doing and why I'm traveling, it's a business trip. So I am traveling from office and I'm traveling to the UK. And this is the first time I'll be traveling to the UK. I've traveled to Europe before, but this is the first time I'll be traveling to the UK. So the visa process started 2 or 3 weeks ago. I mean, process in the sense all the approvals and all those official things. It started around 3 weeks back, and then I started once I got my approvals and emails and stuff in office. Then I started preparing my documents, my personal set of documents, some things which you need to submit. So if you're traveling from office, you'll definitely have a travel desk. You'll have somebody or your travel agent, third party agents who will be tied up with your office. So business visas are pretty simple and straightforward. They give you a list of documents and you prepare them, and then you just go for the application and submission, and that's how it works. So just to give you an overview of what's required as your personal set of documents, even I think these are the set of documents you require even if you're applying for a normal tourist visa or dependent visa. So yeah, so in this case, for business case, I needed to give okay, so let's start with what are the personal documents. So first is your passport. So your passport requires to be valid, and it has to have at least 6 months validity post your travel. So that's something you need to check, you need to take care. I think every country has a different rule. Some countries ask for 1 month, some countries ask for 1 year, and so on. So you might want to check to wherever you're traveling. Next is of course your Aadhaar is required. Aadhaar card is required for your, since we are Indian citizenship holders, and Aadhaar is the main document after passport. Of course, for the international travel, passport is the main reference, but yeah, Aadhaar is required. Aadhaar number is taken and Aadhaar copies are taken. That's about the ID proofs. Then if you're going from office, or if your employment proof will be required, probably even if you're traveling as a tourist and you're taking somebody as a dependent with you, then probably you might want to give I think you need to give an employment proof if you're working. So yes, employment proof or your business proof and things like that. And why this is required is because if you're traveling international, they require, certain countries at least require certain your bank account to have certain amount, and that's a must if you're an adult or something like that. So there are certain rules for different countries, so please look up on the internet or ask your travel agent. So for me, it was very straightforward. I had to provide my employment proof, that is, I gave my salary slips, and also they will ask your bank account bank statement. I had to give like for 6 months, and you need to get it sealed and signed from the bank. It should be a printout and then sealed and signed from the bank. That is what you submit. And so if you're applying for a visa, then usually for a Schengen visa and a UK visa, I've seen is that we kind of produce a ticket itinerary, that is a kind of a dummy ticket itinerary, because in case in India sometimes the visa can be rejected. So when we have, like, the travel agent gives you a kind of an itinerary which is not may not be booked for you or may be booked for you. So I don't know how they have that arrangement. So you will need that, and you'll need a travel insurance you need to submit. So these are your personal documents, and
coming to, if you're traveling your business, if you're doing a business trip, then you might need some company documents. Now that is something your company people or the travel agent will help you with. So I had to submit certain company documents which I collected from various departments in the company, in my office. And yeah, and all companies have no, and they have these rules. So it's very simple, it's very straightforward. They provide you the documents without any hassle. And yes, you need to have copy of your appointment visa appointment letter, visa payment, the appointment payment letter, then your online submission of the visa form. You need to have these are the main documents which will give you an entry into the visa office. Okay, so the appointment letter is very important. So I prefer to take a print of everything, a physical copy, and it's a very pretty heavy folder I made. Okay, and yeah, I mean, I think that's more or less that. To collect all these documents, you take some time. It's not so like, in within one day you can do. Probably if you get your visa appointment in next 2 days, you can. But yeah, for me, it took so long. It was like slow process. Every day, a little bit I've done. And the journey has been, yeah, it's a good journey, especially when you're preparing for your office trip. One is preparing for your visa, second is prepping for the travel, like your agenda prep and what you're going to do there and what you're going to discuss. And there's so many things you need to also prep parallelly. So that is something I have also done in the last 3 weeks, and this is all just going to happen until I travel. So today is December 10th, and now is around 2:15. So I got this appointment like when my travel agent was checking. I think it was last week. So the earliest was a week uh, ahead, and I had booked this. I had booked for 11 a.m. or 11:40 a.m. or something was the appointment time. So I reached there at 10. I reached pretty early. So if you're going, please reach early. Okay, and now coming to what you need to do in the office or the visa office. So let me take you through what I did, how I traveled, how I went. So I traveled from Whitefield to Banerghatta Road. So it's if you're in Bangalore, if you're applying for your visa from Bangalore office, then it's called VFS Global, and it is situated or located in Gopalan Innovation Mall. It's a mall. It's a small mall, and in that, majority of the mall. It's not actually a mall like mall setup. It's mainly this visa office. You need to like go there for, I think, every visa, and then you have some small cafes and stuff. So this is the setup. I started from Whitefield at around 8:30. Yeah, I booked an auto because from Whitefield it's not very accessible. There is a yellow line metro, which like I spoke to you in the beginning of this video. I saw that when I was getting down near the mall, I saw that there is a metro station just right next to it. That is the Jaideva metro station, but it is not very feasible at the current situation, with the current situation ongoing, because it falls on the yellow line of the metro, and yellow line does not connect to the Whitefield metro line. So if I have to reach back here, or if I have to reach from Whitefield to Banerghatta Road, then I have to go to Majestic. From Majestic, I have to reach, I don't remember which station, but one station on it's an interjunction between yellow and green line, and then from there I need to change the platform, and then I need to take a yellow line and come to Jaideva. So it's a slightly complicated thing, and also money wise also I think it will come down to a similar costing because from here, if I have to start from home, then I have to take auto to metro station. So yes, so I booked an auto. I took a Rapido auto. From here there and back, I booked an auto because I did a little bit research when I was sitting there. I was sitting idle for like, I was just sitting and waiting for my turn for like around an hour, 45 minutes, or an hour. So yes, I reached the place at around 10. So immediately I went and I just checked. I gave my appointment letter. They gave me a time. So they will give you a time, and that exact time you enter into the queue, or you enter the office. Until then, you have to like sit outside, wait. There is a waiting area. There's a small seating area, you can sit there. There are a couple of small cafes. There is one Taco Bell. So and there is a small kind of a store where you get all these chocolates and stuff, and there is a home interior store or something like that. So yes, that's about that mall. And I was not allowed to record. It's since there's this whole visa office setup, you're not allowed to record. So I couldn't record anything there. I've just recorded 1 or 2 clips from the washroom, and that's it. And yeah, I was waiting, and right at 11:35 was my turn. Before that, what I did was I went to this place, the locker. There's a locker setup, so I went to this place to submit my laptop, because I was carrying a laptop. I would recommend, if you're going for a tourist visa application or something, I would recommend don't carry your laptops and pen drives and any of this kind of digital stuff other than your mobile phone, because it is not allowed inside the application center. So what I did, I had to do was I had to submit my, I thought that they'll take my bag and I'll submit, and I'll get a locker. But they did not take my bag. So I had to submit only these digital products. So I had taken my office laptop. I had to submit my office laptop. I submitted any pen drives and stuff. So I had, I think, a connector or something. I submitted that. And then I had some food with me, that is like some chips and some snacks and all I had carried. So I had to submit that. I had to put it in the locker. The locker costed me 300 rupees. It's not hourly basis or nothing. It's just 300 rupees per locker. And you paid there. He'll give you a token. He'll place your stuff in the locker. And then once you finish your appointment and everything, then you go back to that place and collect your stuff. So this is what I did. So at exactly 11:35 I went in. They checked. They did a small security check. You go to one place, they'll give you a token number, collect that token number, and then they guide you to another place. So depending on which visa you're applying, they will send you to that room. So I was applying for UK, so I went into the UK room. And I think within like 30 seconds of me entering that room, and I was sitting, and I got a call for biometric, and I went in, did my biometric. Pretty simple, straightforward, very quick. They'll just check with your details, your spellings, your address and everything, and they'll just cross check your details, and then they'll take your photo, fingerprints, thumbprints, and then they send you out. They'll give you a receipt. Don't forget to collect that receipt. They'll give you that receipt, come out and sit and wait for your turn to submit all your documents that you collected. This one, the big set, big chunk. And then they'll, based on your coupon number, they'll call you to a specific counter. Go into that counter, and there'll be one person. He'll ask you for all the documents. He will not ask, give me this, give me that. He's not going to name that document. So you have to, the checklist. You would have the checklist. So you would have prepared the document set, right? Just go on giving him this, next. Or you can just give him that one bundle chunk. Okay, and then he's going to scan it. And then after scanning, he asked me to wait. He said he's uploading or something. So once the upload is done, I could leave. So he asked me to wait. I waited for about 7 minutes, within 10 minutes, something around 10 minutes I might have waited. And then he just told me that yeah, you can leave for the day, your document upload is completed. After that, I exited. I went to the place where I'd given my laptop, collected my laptop and stuff, and booked an auto, and I'm here. So this was it. Kind of long journey, but simple, straightforward. Once the documents are prepared, I think it's pretty simple and straightforward. And business visa is kind of simpler. You know, there's this travel desk in office which helps you do it. So yes, I'm hoping and crossing my fingers that I will receive this visa. You will see this video probably much later on. I'm recording it on 10th of December, but I will probably upload it later on. Maybe I will, if I get the visa, or if I don't get, I don't know, but I will upload it later on. So you will be seeing me in the future. I'm recording on 10th December. It is 2:20 and I've recorded for a pretty long duration now. I'm going to sign off until next video.